What is good, YouTube? What is good, 300? I am back and I am sharing my journey from iOS to Android. Here I have the Nexus 6P. This is a monster of a phone and I love it. I mean, you know, I'm still in the trial period, but what I can say is the customization and the features that you get with Android are mind-blowing. I mean, coming from iOS, it's almost like iOS is more so for the person that wants everything handed to them and they want to be told, here, this is what you get. But when it comes to Android, it's for that person that may want to be an individual and customize. As you can see, I have my own little folders down here that pop up holding my icons. I know you get folders on iOS, but it's different because your icons, you don't get to customize the placement of them. You don't get the widgets. You don't get all of the things that you get on Android. So I'm running 7.1.1. Right here, you see I got my watch apps. So the watch faces, the amount that I have to choose from is overwhelming. And that's a good thing because on iOS, I was underwhelmed and it was hindering the beauty of this watch. So as you can see right here, I'm flipping through some of the options I have. But this is just the beginning because this app right here, Watchmaker Premium, and this other app, Facer, within those, you get a ton more, hundreds and thousands of more of options for watch faces. So if you ever have the Huawei, say if you're on iOS, if you do have the opportunity to try it out on Android, I suggest you do. You won't regret it, I promise. So back to this Android device, you know, as you can see here, I got like my widget for like my deliveries and my weather. And what's also cool about these widgets, you can like customize the size of them and everything. So pretty much you have a lot of say-so and play into your display and your visuals and how your phone appears to you. And that part I love. So I picked this up used. I picked this up secondhand and I got a great deal on it. The person who had this phone before me really took care of it. So I am very satisfied with what I got. I also added this D-brand skin on the back. It's the titanium. And then my Nexus logo is the black brushed titanium with that Google Custom X. And I can say I really like this skin because it has a nice texture to the back. Gives you a little bit more grip and a little style as well, just to top it off. And also, for the record, I'm not sponsored. I paid for this out of pocket with my own money. But D-Brand, if you like what I'm doing, you can contact me by email. Back to my journey. Like I said, I did pick this up secondhand. It came with 3 cases. I had the speaking case I showed you first, and I also have this official Nexus case that came out when they first released this 6P. And I like this one too as well because you got the covered buttons, the covered bottom, just like this speaking case. It's the same story. Everything's covered besides the ports that you need to get to. It has the cutout for your camera as well as the fingerprint sensor, which you have easy access to, which is an awesome fingerprint sensor, might I add. It's pretty fast. It's my first time actually setting it up. I never set it up on my Apple because I didn't like the thumb. But actually the placement of this one on the back, it just feels a lot more natural and actually makes a lot more sense. So I'm going to go ahead, let me open up an app, Nike sneakers app. As you know, if you don't know, I am a sneakerhead. I love kicks. I collect them. As you can see right here, I did get those bread ones. True classic, true classic. I'm sorry. All right, enough sneaker talk. Let me open up this YouTube Creators app, and then I'm going to try and get a multitask Windows split screen going. Now, before I get that going, notice what I just did. I was able to quickly swap between apps by double pressing on that. What was that? I don't know the official name of that button. But anyways, if you hold that same button, you get the multitask function. And as you seen earlier, Sneakers app wasn't compatible, so it didn't allow me. So I had to switch apps just to get it to work. But the fact that you could have 2 screens running of 2 different apps at the same time, it works in landscape mode. That is awesome right there. Probably not as practical for some people. You probably won't use it that much, but the fact that you have it there and you can whip that out, that's an awesome feature to have. This is another little app that pretty much allows you to lock whatever app you want. You can use your fingerprint or a code to open it. I thought I just showed it off real quick. All right, next up, let's talk about the perfect marriage. The Huawei Watch along with the Android operating system. It is the greatest combination in comparison to iOS. And I'm gonna just say this. These two together unlock so many more features than when I had iOS. Right here, I'm able to make a phone call. Please excuse the fact that my camera is not focused on the watch. It is focused on the phone. But the fact that you can actually make a phone call and it works. The phone has a speaker and a microphone, so you're able to take a full-on call on the watch. That's really cool. You don't get that on iOS. Again, I'm referencing iOS a lot because that's what I had first with this watch. Then also this Find My Phone feature, which is awesome. You lose your phone, and there you go. You're able to locate it and find it again. Okay, next up, let's get into watch faces. Now, this is Watchmaker. This is an app, and it allows you to import watch faces. Now, if you go to a website that's called facerepo.com, you can find a ton of watch faces. You can search them by orientation. You can look for round faces, classic, analog. You can search that and find them, and then you can go onto that web browser on your device. In Chrome, I recommend you can download those watch faces directly to your device and load them into that app. And then here's another app, Facer. There's also Facer watch faces on that same site, facerepo.com. I'll link it down in the description. Go ahead and check it out because that is a win-win, especially with this beautiful watch, the Huawei Watch. So I highly recommend that. Now let's get into some of the other cool features of what I like about Android. Like,
okay, Google, open YouTube app.
It's that simple, and that's pretty cool. I mean, I don't know. Siri maybe could do this too, whatever. But I find OK Google to be a lot more responsive and very fast, at least on this Nexus 6P.
Okay, Google, open Netflix app.
So far, Android has been a breath of fresh air for me. And with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and put an end to this video. Go ahead and comment down below. Please hit that like button. Also, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button. I'll see you back in my next video. I got a lot more in the works. This is 300 views per second, and I hope you enjoyed yourself switching to Android.